All right, we're picking up the energy now. We're on day 5 of NCL's Pride of America. We're still on the Big Island, but we circled all the way around to the beautiful, beautiful port in town of Kona. We still did a ton of things both in this port and on the ship. It was a very action-packed and fun day. So stick with us as we go to day 5 of this trip, NCL Pride of America. We're here on Kona. Let's check it out. Okay, so we're starting day 5 in Kona. Kona is a tender port, and they're boarding tender groups right now. So we actually have plenty of time to wait. So we're gonna go grab breakfast at Skyline, our morning routine. They're currently on tender group 4. NCL does a really good job with its tenders. The tenders are clean and extremely efficient. We got on the tenders very quickly, and then over to Kona was less than 20 minutes, and it was a really nice trip. It's a great way to see the boat, by the way. And then look at that crystal blue water right by Kona. It's so crazy. I can't get over it. I miss it now. Now that we're away, I really miss seeing that water. It was a lot of fun. All right, so the port of Kona was a very easy tender port, and we were over in like 5-10 minutes. There's where people are getting off on the tenders. There's a few vendors right by the port. There's a coffee shop, an ABC store, and a historic walk that's right by the pier. So right when you get off, if you can make it off by 9:30, you can get a free walking tour, which I'm sure they're probably gonna sell you something on. There are sort of like side tours if you miss booking an excursion. And the one I wanted to do was Atlantis, which was very expensive. That one is actually sold out, so I'm kind of bummed about this. So we'll be doing Kona on our own today, hitting up the beach a little bit. There's plenty of historic walking to do in the town, so I'm really looking forward to it. The weather's nice. It's a little bit hotter than I was hoping for, but at the end of the day, I think we're gonna have a great day in Kona. There is a beach right by the dock as you get off on the tender. They do have things like umbrellas and cabanas you can rent. They have kayaks and paddle boards. So for a lot of people who maybe just want to experience that for the day, I think that might be a good option. It's very cute, and you know, it's definitely got the island feel. So I would definitely recommend it, honestly, if you're just looking for something to get on, hop off, if you will, on the ship. There is quite a bit of walking room and spaces to just collect and get some shade. There is an enormous amount of shopping on the island, so you're definitely going to have an opportunity to do that. And in this shopping area, there's restrooms, so if you need to use the restroom, you can definitely freshen up and do that. But there's just blocks and blocks of shops for sure. Walk out here of the shops, you can see that there's a nice patio. Here's a Kona Inn restaurant. It's got a beautiful view of the beach right here. Which you can just walk up to, and there's the ship. Okay, and not far from the cruise terminal, there is actually the Kona Cat Cafe. It is a cafe where there is actual cats walking around. There's a catio. You have to take your shoes off. But yeah, that's a real thing. So, the Kona Cat Cafe. And oh, look, there's a membership. You can have a membership to the Cat Cafe. Wow. Incredible. So now we're gonna check out Bikini Bottom's Coffee, which is on our way back to the ship. Very cute little spot. Very good vibes. What's the verdict? Okay, try again. No, do it again. There you go. Yeah. So there's lots of shops and places to shop and things to shop for right around the port. But nobody's really pushy. I think like compared to maybe Mexico or the Mediterranean, something like that, people are not very, up in your face about buying something. It's a good experience. There's also a real quick beach you can access by stairs right here, right along where you get off the tender. So if you just want to dip your toes in a little bit, it's really beautiful. Right on the other side of the pier, there is a beautiful small beach, and the water is like super blue. There's a nice little harbor there that's sheltered off. So you can just walk probably 1,000 feet from the ship where you get off and find this little tiny enclave beach, which is called Niumalu Beach. And like literally, you can just walk off right there, hop into the beach. It's not very busy, get your toes wet, and look at how beautiful it is. That's insane, actually. That's insane. So, easy. And as we keep walking, I did see something that I thought was pretty awesome. And that is this palace right here, well under a mile from the ship. I think it's Hulahehi Palace. You can take a tour, but you do have to take your shoes off. And of course, when in Rome, when in Hawaii, one must go to ABC. And when in ABC, you must save your receipts and get cool items. ABC is like an all-encompassing, convenience store / tourism store / gift shop. They got literally everything you need. So you will find an ABC store approximately every 52 feet when in Hawaii. So stop here, get a drink. I picked up some Gatorade, two for $6 for the Gatorade. Not a bad deal. Stay hydrated. All right, so after we had a nice walk around the shopping area, we decided to go find a more authentic place, a local place, if you will. So we headed on over to Ola Bar and Grill, and it's a really nice place. It's very clean. And the people are very nice, and it has wonderful artwork and wonderful food. Definitely good vibes, including like a gift shop right here where you can buy some t-shirts, some swag. Remember that Kona is a tender port, and NCL's tender process for Kona has been on point. Right now we're loading up in the tender, and then there's literally one coming right now to drop off passengers. I would be very surprised if that tender was full, because it is almost the end of the day, but we're getting ready to load up and head back to the ship. Kona as a port was a 5 out of 5. Great place. It was a lot of fun, a lot of walkable stuff. We didn't really do a ton of stuff outside of the actual area, but if you're looking for a chill port to do a lot of stuff in town, Kona's the one. It was good. So let's head back to the ship. Everybody on the tender's ready to head over. Everyone's sweaty and tired. We're gonna see if we run into a pod of dolphins on the way back to the ship. So the tender slowed down because there's dolphins. The dolphins are essentially harassing us at this point. There's one. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, right up there. There we go. They're stalking us. You don't see that very often. That's pretty cool. So there you go.
We'll start with our aft section. My good friends up there in Praise Park. It is a little welcoming this morning, you can probably feel. So please take your time, watch your step. If you grab a sailor's hand, please feel free to do so. Just please don't grab the boat. If it does move up and down, it's going to take you with it. Other than that.
All right, so now that we're back on the ship, we're going to go ahead and enter a drawing. We got a little drink from the John Adams bar. And we're going to go to the Nahoku jewelry store to enter a drawing. We're going to guess how many gemstones are in that. It's afternoon. We're back live on the ship. Get ready for this madness. At the 4 o'clock hour, we did some button making right here with the crew from NCL. They did a great job of hosting us up on deck 6. And now we're gonna grab a drink. And it's been a pretty chill afternoon. They've managed to keep the ship very clean and have a lot of good space. It is a little bit, as you can see, more crowded on deck 6 now, but it doesn't feel crazy. Everyone's just getting back on shore. This is going to be the busiest time in the afternoon when everyone gets back on from the excursions. But as you can see, it's not bad at all. Bar service is popping and very quick. There's no issues with getting quick service. So let's see what the night has in store for us. Now, don't let anyone know, but we ended up at the buffet. A little bit of a secret there. I don't often do buffets, but we ended up at the buffet. Look at this pizza selection. Barbecue chicken, pepperoni, and cheese. Insane. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the arcade.
13007.
Thank you. You can't take it inward. It's staying on the ship.
That really worked. I was like, don't worry. I even had a green apple in the backpack. You can take it.
So now we're gonna go spend some time in the video arcade. We do have a pass, an unlimited pass, which is $175. Lets us play all games but games of chance. So let's go ahead and play some games. So now we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of games in the arcade. Wish us some luck. We're gonna play Hilo. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so it's 6:45 and we're headed for dinner at La Cucina, another specialty dining. The ship is out and we are hauling. We're having a little bit of trouble finding La Cucina, so we're gonna go ahead and go through Aloha Cafe, aka the buffet, and we'll try to find it. La Cucina is located on deck 11. Okay, La Cucina is a great restaurant. Every time we've been on NCL, La Cucina has been an absolute treat, and this was no exception. We have actually a full in-depth review of all dining on the ship as well, so be sure to check that out in some of our other videos. But our dinner this evening was very good. We had a wonderful time. Thanks to the staff at La Cucina. I hope you enjoy your time. It was only $40 per person as an upcharge. Obviously, then you have tax and gratuity, blah, blah, blah. But it was a great experience. Big time. Wonderful cap to the night. Wonderful cap to the night. And then we closed out our night with the glow party. This was a lot of fun. It was in the gold rush, and there was people of all ages having a ton of fun. Our kid, try to remember when you're a kid at something like this. It's like the time of your life. And you can see the staff was like big time into it. So I was so happy to see them investing in our experience. And glow party was a great way to end the night on day 5. Okay, that's a wrap on day 5. We're getting close to the end. Our last 2 days are going to be spent in Kauai, which is a beautiful, beautiful part of Hawaii. It was probably my favorite part of the island. Beautiful beaches, very chill environment. But Kona was no exception. It was a lot of fun and there was a lot to do, and we didn't spend any money on excursions. We did spend a little bit of money on purchasing a chair at the beach. Obviously, we had lunch, but we spent a lot of time walking around, enjoying the beach ourselves, getting to know a lot more about Kona as an island. And yeah, I loved it. There's so much you can do. I mean, we could go on and on and on about all the things we did, but let's not forget we're also here for the ship and everything that the ship has to offer, which has been top notch. This is day 5 of 7 on NCL's Pride of America. Please join us for day 6 in Kauai. And yes, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps us to produce this free content for you to enjoy your cruise vacations. And honestly, it takes a lot of work. So please do subscribe.